They kind of give you some examples right there. Number of pages, 1 to 100, regular fee. Expedited copy is 10% more. Daily copy is 20% more. Rush is 30% more. Rush split copy is 40% more. And immediate copy is 50% more. So, just for example, say you have 250 pages at $3 a page, and that's the ordinary turnaround. You just charge them $750 for that deposition. Look at the immediate. See how much it varies? $500. Okay? Or there too, for an immediate copy. So, an attendance fee may be charged for deposition statements or interrogatories. This may also be called an appearance fee or per diem rate. The normal practice is to charge a flat fee for the reporter showing up at the hearing. If no witnesses are involved and no transcripts are required, the client is billed for the attendance fee. Write that down. Write that question down. That's going to be an important one to ask. Okay? What they charge now. I think back when I was doing it, God, this was in 92. I think it was $20 an hour plus $2.25 a page, something like that. And then it was $1 something a page for the copy. I don't know what it is now, so that'd be a good question to ask.
But does that vary by firms or it's standard?
It's pretty standard. It may vary a little bit, but pretty much it's standard. Before delivering or filing any deposition, be sure that you obtain the signature of the witness if it has not been waived. You will also want to be sure that the original deposition exhibits are bound. If any certified questions or errata sheets are included, make sure that they are bound within the transcript. Your invoice or the invoice of the agency should also be included as part of the delivered transcript. The original deposition must be filed with the clerk of the court within the jurisdiction of that matter. The reporter should place the original of the deposition and exhibits inside a large manila envelope. The outside should contain the case number, venue, title, deponent, date taken, cost, and by whom paid. The original documents are then delivered to the clerk of the court, and copies are delivered to the attorneys. If the deposition is to be hand-delivered, have the person receiving it sign it, date it upon receipt. If mailed, place a sealed envelope inside another envelope containing the proper name and address of the receiver as well as a proper return.
So if you filed the deposition with the court, I mean, can they just go get a copy of the deposition at court, from court, or not?
I don't think they can check it out to make copies. I don't think they can. I think it's just used at the time of trial. I think so. But usually, I mean, these clowns will make agreements between themselves. Hey, look, you take the deposition, then we'll split the cost or whatever. Sometimes. Until I find out. And they do it in court sometimes, and I'll let them know. Don't let me find out. Don't let me find out that you got it and you split it with somebody else, because the next time I'm going to charge you for what I should have charged you a copy on the next thing that you get on somebody else's thing. I don't work for free. You don't work for free. Nobody works for free. Okay? And then they're usually pretty cool about it. It's like, look, I'll work out, They're not working for free, I promise. And most of the time, and I found out this too, was one attorney charged his client for buying the deposition, for buying the court transcript and reading it, and never paid me. And got a copy from Joe Blow, his buddy over here, who was also on the case. And I said, that better be the last time that happens. Don't let me find out. And like I told you guys, that one guy stiffed me for the $400. You know, and he's trying to blame it on his client. It's like, your client didn't order it. Your client didn't order a copy of the transcript, you did. Well, my client doesn't want to pay for it. Your client wasn't the one that ordered it. You ordered it. You know, you're responsible for it. So next time you come to get one, you can tack $400 on.
I'm not quite sure I understand what they're saying about put a sealed envelope inside the envelope.
For them to send it back.
Oh, okay.
So if it requires a signature, then for them to send it back.
Okay, okay. Oh, self-addressed stamped envelope.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe I misread, but I read somewhere where the attorneys might want to keep the exhibits. Can they do that? Don't I need them or need them?
Maybe want to keep the exhibits after a deposition?
Yes.
And they entered them?
Like they want to hold on to them.
It says in the book that sometimes they want to keep.
Well, and if they do, then that's fine. You need to put in the transcript that exhibits were withdrawn. Because if not, and he takes those exhibits and they get lost, and it wasn't in that deposition that they were withdrawn, you're still
So-
responsible for them.
He needs to state that and I get it on the record.
Yeah.
And I don't ask for a copy and let him know, well, I need them, I just take what it says.
It has to be by agreement. I mean, if the other attorney says, no, I want him in there. I want him in there. Then it kind of gets a little touchy there. But, I mean, usually if they enter exhibits, I mean, they're gonna say, you know what, I'll take them back. Well, you know what, I want a copy of the exhibits to go with my deposition. Okay, well, you know what, I'll have my secretary run a copy or whatever, and then, okay. One less thing you have to handle. But go on the record that they, exhibits were withdrawn.
Or that they were copied.
And can you make a copy and release it to them? It's also said in the book, like, if they want to take it, go ahead and make a copy, and then you can try to find where it was.
Yeah, but now they're not the original exhibits. He has the original exhibits now. So, yeah. You put in the I would, just to kind of see what, hey, that he took them.
Can we ask them, well, can I keep the original and make you a copy, or is that rude? Or
What's that?
can we ask them, well, can I make a copy of it and give you the copy? Or,
Well, usually they want it right then. So you're probably gonna be at somebody's law office. So it's like, you know what, have your attorney make a copy, or, have your secretary make a copy, and,
Give me back the original.
or no, they may keep the originals, and you just get a copy. And then you kind of go on record, you know, I just want it known that I'm gonna have my secretary make copies of the originals, I'm gonna keep the originals, and a copy of the exhibits will be in the original transcript or deposition instead of the originals. So when they go to trial, it's like, where are the originals? I don't know. All of a sudden, you're responsible because nothing was in that record taken down that you didn't get those original exhibits in.
I heard one time that a reporter said that a witness stole one of the exhibits and she had to track them down to their house and like get it back. Have you ever had people try and sneak away with exhibits?
I've had attorneys try to do that, and not on purpose, not that they're trying to steal them, they just mark the exhibit and ask the witness questions, and then they're like, oh, well, let me put that down. What about this exhibit here and whatever? Okay, well, the thing's over now. The,
Because right there, we'll get.
okay, the, now the proceedings are over, and the judge terminated somebody's rights. Hey, Dave, you know what, we're gonna go ahead and appeal that thing. Okay, I need all the exhibits. Judge, which ones do you have? And there were 5 exhibits. State's Exhibit 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, I have 1, 2, 4, and 5. Where's 3? Nobody. Nobody's leaving till 3 gets found. And And I've done that before. Nobody's leaving this courtroom till Exhibit 3 gets found. Oh, here it is, Dave. Here it is. He was asking questions of the witness and then just put it down in his stuff. And it was, it was inadvertent or whatever, but it's like, I don't have them. Check your stuff. Check your, here it is. Oh, okay. And he really didn't know or whatever, but I mean, it happens. But you're responsible for that exhibit, so, just be careful with it, okay? And the next chapter is what kind of deposition transcripts look like. That's a title page. Pretty standard. Appearance page. Index page, which is the witness, the examination, exhibits, stipulations, and then the beginning page is, the witness in all caps, bold, having been called as a witness, being duly sworn, testified as follows, direct examination. And then as follows. The setup, parenthetical on 200, whereupon the last question was read back by the court reporter. Now I think you have to put the exact question and answer the way that it was read back. I think that's what the rules require now. Parenthetical at the end, deposition was concluded at 3 p.m. Witness signature page and the certificate page. Pretty standard. Any questions about any of that stuff, the setup, parentheticals?
It's just good to see it on the full pages as opposed to trying to.
Yeah. Any questions about that? No?
We've done 24 through 29 already.
Okay, for next week, I want you guys to read 30 through 32. You know what? Through 33. Give me that. 33. You know what? 34. You want another one? 36. Any takers? Through 33. 30 through 33. Okay? I think I have, do I have everyone's number? I think I have everyone's.
We never passed around a list or anything like that.
We didn't?
Yeah, I thought we did.
I thought we did. Let me make sure, because I'm gonna talk to a reporter,
I don't remember doing that.
Carrie, Carmen, she's not here, Jacqueline, Jonathan, Lisa, Debbie, Hammock, Rachel, Michelle Kelly,
She said she's just not here tonight. She's
Okay.
getting set up.
Rosemary, and Diana.
Diana went to online, but she'll show up with us.
Huh?
I texted you the first name that I was able to be here. I can write my number down.
Okay.
Yeah, we've been.
And your email address too. I think I already have yours.
But but I don't remember writing on that.
You know what, I don't think you did either, I did. Okay, guys, we're
I'll write
done,
it.
we're done for tonight, so we'll see you guys next week. If I can get the reporter to come in, then I'll text you guys. You guys online, it doesn't really matter, you'll just kind of watch it or whatever. But we'll see y'all next week.